All right, Kelly, so what were you saying before we were so rudely interrupted?
Oh, I was just saying that for part two, because we had the gist of what it is that was expected of the task. I think because sometimes the prompt, well, sometimes the rubric is not clear, first of all. Like when you're trying to say, well, what is it I'm really supposed to be doing?
Yes.
It requires you to go back to the actual prompt
Right.
and see how the prompt lays it out for clarity. And so that's one of the things that we have to, I guess, remember, to go back to that to make sure to do that.
That makes sense. And then I think one of the biggest things that I was told is that when we're talking about task 2, it needs to align with our proposed action plan from the APTEL.
Right.
So there is a connection between the OMA and the APTEL. So we need to make sure that that connection is pretty clear.
And so all of the things that I talked about that need growth, it's the same type of things. Yeah.
So my APTEL, because you weren't with us then, mine was strictly professional development because that's the information that was received from the staff, was that they really needed additional professional development moving forward. And we've since already developed the professional development plan cycle, I guess, which I had attached to in my appendices, I believe. So I'm not sure if Jerome, you had seen my note, and Gina, if you had seen my note that it needed to align to the APTEL.
Yeah, I can pull mine and make sure that it goes hand in hand. I was just super duper. It's been a crazy week, so I don't think I mentioned it to Kelly, but just trying to close out the school year, do this, and it's been a lot.
I understand.
This afternoon, well, I didn't even know if I was going to be here on time. We had our Wet and Wild Day for our PBIS reward celebration today, and all of that. And our principals were tied up all day in making the final decisions as to who they're going to move next year. So at 3:20 today, they called in teacher after teacher after teacher to let them know they were changing grade levels. In the meantime, we had a parent in the lobby over a bus issue that the assistant principal asked me to take on as administrator since they were in these other meetings. So
cool.
I was in her office with disgruntled parents and bus issues up until, well, it was almost time to Zoom. So anyway, that's how today has been for Gina.
That's a cool experience.
Yeah, that's good.
That is, they throw you right in so you can see how it feels.
But I was going to say, Amber, I think, my APTEL was more or less about remediation and enrichment groups for young elementary students in written expression and how to formulate that and make the schedule work for that and the resources. My OMA is task 2 action plan is going to be very much the same thing. It's just going to be on a bigger scale where we are planning with our MI teachers because we are supposed to be an A+ school. And in order to meet the needs of all those learners, we need that scheduled planning time with our MI. And now I see through your papers, our exceptional children's teachers. So that's going to be a big tie-in for my test.
So you could do maybe even provide a visual, like a top-down visual, like what that would look like, and that would tie your APTEL to your OMA. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like trickle it down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we feel like we're good? I know that we just kind of wanted to make sure we were good for task 2. And then moving forward, just making sure that we compare the rubric with the prompt.
I think we're good.
Okay.
And luckily, again, it was just a draft. It was just a draft.
That's right.
And we
Keep
can
that in
add
mind.
the critiques in there.
That's right.
And then, if you guys wanted to shoot it out, even though we've done the formal review for these 2 tasks, if you wanted, another team member to look it over, I absolutely recommend sending it to one another so that we could get some more eyes on our papers, especially since we're going to be making some adjustments.
After I add and delete some.
I
I was trying to show where it all started with the mandate and how it had not changed but twice since that time.
I told you she's going to come out with like a 50-page paper.
Did you read your paper, Amber? Did you read Amber's paper?
Yes, I had Amber.
Okay.
I had Amber.
He probably opened it and was like,
Yeah. and I forget that you tend to write it as one long draft too. So yeah.
Yeah, so I attached 2 peer reviews for you, Amber, for task 1 and task 2, because I was going to do it in just one, and then I was afraid that I was going to lose something that way, and I didn't want to lose something for you. So, anyway, you'll see, because they're attached, but you'll see that in the second one, I did 2 of them instead of doing 1.
okay. And I just did the one, Kelly and Jerome. So if you need any clarification whatsoever, I tried to divide it up, task 1, task 2, when I gave you comments on it.
I did it the same way you did.
Okay. So if there's any confusion whatsoever, just let me know.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right. I'll get these posted and send y'all the links as soon as possible.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.